Hello guys, welcome back to the video. And like just I said before the first video, I will promise like probably 3 or 5 characters. And today I'm going to discuss Albedo, Albedo, and Aoe. And before you watch this video, I do recommend to watch before video. But just a quick recap if you don't want. The way I score is like you can read this for now. The way I'm score will be based on the performance, and there's on score like example usage is 3, DPS is 3, Dps Single is 3, flexibility, and so on. And they will add 20, and it based on the tier list. And basing on the tier list, it will can go from literally star, who's literally score 15 or 15 until 20, or like probably F, who's literally 0. Okay, let's we continue with our main attraction, which is Albedo. And starting from usage. And Albedo is quite funny. I'm going to say this. I do not have Albedo, which is kind of bad in here, but I'm going to say this. The way his kit is pretty simple, so I actually also know most of the characters in the game, how it works, so do not fret. I'm going to literally one by one slowly explain it a little bit, what they mean usage or etc. First, well, Albedo, many people usually think his usage is just this. It's just this, and basically nothing. And in back of the days, they think the good of playing Albedo is only for to get to this party configuration elemental resonance. These two geo. The only good to play this. And when I mean back then, I mean during Hu Tao Prime, when Hu Tao is pretty much kinda one of the best unit, or even the best you can say, for DPS. And anyways, but people do forget that. Did you know that Albedo is also a buffer, and a unique one, to be honest? Because instead like Bennett, who's literally just buff attack, Albedo is not buff attack, but ignore the damage, ignore the talents. I do not upgrade many talents. I will say that this, he gave 125 elementary, EM, you can say. Which is, if you think this is a tiny, or yes, Sucrose can do that, but what makes him unique is, remember, he is a sub DPS. The fact that he also can buff is still a plus here. And the fact that now EM is literally need to play literally Hyper Bloom or other stuff, even some Fate team, to me Albedo is still a good and reasonable unit. And with probably the next introduction of Synonym, is still decent. It makes it even decent, but the point part is I'm going to discuss it on flexibility. But in terms of usage, he's kinda decent at best. Not great. His buff is nothing special, and his damage is nothing special. In terms of usage, he is A, literally A, for single target. As you can see, for single target, okay, there is literally no enemy in here. Wait, I can hit, okay, let's just try to hit someone in here. Yeah. And I'm also going to put, and I will be sorry if the damage is not what you're expecting. Okay, I think my build is also kinda okay. My build is kinda cleanse. Yeah, but you will see that mainly the damage is literally on single target unit, which makes him even not built it. he deals that amount of damage, which is quite funny. That's why I'm also going to say, for single target and even with the introduction of money, EM is also kinda neat. It's kinda big meta. And there's also a funny build which Albedo use basically instructor to give literally 245 EM, which is literally very big. I cannot say the biggest because I forgot how much Sucrose give, and I probably miss some characters which later I'm going to discuss. But that is amount is crazy. That's why in terms of single target, his potential for a team is very big. But I do say for AoE, the only thing that makes him good is only buff. And makes him probably not very good in AoE situation. But I'm going to say his single target because of his buff and his main sub DPS is located into single characters. Amazing, literally amazing. But now flexibility, and I have pretty much kinda afraid to say this, but for in terms of flexibility, he kinda poor. To be honest, the damage he dealt kinda makes you wondering, what is there other characters still who is doing that? And you're probably going to say with me after this, which in 3, 2, 1, Navia. There's Navia, which makes his flexibility kinda suffocated in the same time, but in terms of he can be used, he's very much quite wide, but with the problem of Navia, it's kinda suffocating a little bit. But it doesn't make him not a good unit. For me, he still deserves a good considerable scoring, which I'm going to score him A in here. But I do think limitation is an limitation. For boss, he's quite annoying because his skill can be his little blossom can be literally destroyed, which is quite a funny which is quite a funny part by boss. And sometimes if you place nearby boss, it will disappear, which makes limitation as a. I'm going to say this. Why I say A? I mean B, because the limitation of a single target makes him pretty much also for boss is kind of bad, makes him around B. Now potential, okay. To be honest, constellation he's have the one of the worst constellation in the game. For even a 5-star, he actually have the one of the worst. Even this is not good. That's why I'm going to say potential is bad. And but for exploring, it's quite meh because literally you have killed traveler, makes him literally around. Probably I'm going to say is exploring. I'm probably going to C or D. And now with a final score. With the final score of, if we average in here, average usage is 3 because he's got A, he got 1.5 in here. Dps single divided by 6 was 2.25. Dps Aoe around, wait, I forgot what is the 2, okay, literally 0.75. Flexibility, he got A, which is 4, which means 2.25, 2.5, I'm sorry. Limitation, I forgot how much limitation got to. I think 3, oh yeah, 3. Limitation, he got B, which means 3, I think, yeah, 3, which is around, I think 1 point somethings, which is, wait, let me count. 3 divided by 8, 1.5, 1.5, 3, which is 6 divided by 8. Okay, 0.4. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm kind of bad at math for some reason. And potential, and for, but wait, no, I'm wrong. Divided by 8. 1.125, and potential is f1.0. Exploring, we got a little d, which means 0.125. And there you go. And if we sum it, we got, let me count. Okay, I kind of messed up there. 1.25 plus 2.5 plus 0.75 plus 2.25 plus 1.5 makes him final score of 8.25. And yes, makes him little a. So for the first characters we got here is Albedo in A. And that is for now. This is for Albedo. The next one will be Alhaitham. And I hope it will be continued. Probably, who knows, maybe Albedo is, I mean Alhaitham is probably S plus star, who knows. You better watch that video. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe and like. I actually don't care. At least this video is helpful for you. For me, it's good enough. I hope you enjoy.